Hey YouTubers, this is Ozarky, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Ruger Impact 22 caliber air rifle. The air rifle is actually manufactured by Umarex USA, pretty near to where I am actually. I would like to talk a little bit about this gun. The barrel seems to be pretty good. The only problem I didn't really care for was the Silencair seems kind of cheap. It's just plastic on the end. And with the amount of force that it takes to cock this air rifle, I kind of feel like maybe there is a little bit of a downfall in the Silencair system. I don't know how well it would work without it, but that is an issue. I've shot this. It came with a scope. I can kind of show you here. It's a 4x32 scope that Ruger had. It does come with dust covers for it. The scope's okay. It's not anything special. I would probably invest more money into a scope to go on this if you're going to go that route. I did enjoy shooting with the open sights. It does have a fiber optic sight system on it, which is pretty nice. The only issue with that is a lot of it's plastic. So I'm not a big fan of plastic stuff on these types of air rifles. The main reason I picked this thing up, usually I think it retails for around $140 or $150, somewhere in there. Maybe even $130, I'm not sure, but I think I picked it up for like $70 on clearance at Walmart. So overall, it's not a bad gun. This definitely has enough power to take out small game very easily. From a lot of stuff I've messed with, I've probably had it for about a month that I've been shooting it and just kind of putting it through the paces. I probably have less than 500 rounds. I think the break-in on these is around 500 to 1,000 rounds. So I'm kind of looking to see how that's going to change. They say the more you shoot these, the quieter it'll eventually become. It is a spring power air rifle. But like I said, one of the drawbacks on it definitely is just the poundage that it takes to cock it. It is very difficult, especially if you had a young shooter or a female maybe that doesn't have a whole lot of upper body strength. That may be an issue there. But overall, I am very pleased with the gun. At least what I paid for it. Definitely, it does the job. I mean, it's probably better, I would say, than most .177 air rifles I've had in the past. It's definitely good. It does have an auto cocking feature, which you can see here. As soon as it's cocked, this pops back, and you can just pull it back out. Safety's on. It does have a rail system, which it did come with mounts for the scope that it did come with. I can show you here the sight system that it came with. It's just got your regular dial. The Silencair system here is what I was talking about, and really that's probably my only complaint, other than the sight system being a plastic. I mean, I don't know, they don't want you to put your hand on this when you're cocking it, so that could be an issue there for anybody. And you're trying to get a little bit more leverage, you naturally want to put your hand out as far as you can get on the barrel to cock it, which leaves you pretty much cocking it right before you get to the Silencair system on this rifle. So that could be an issue. The butt pad on this is some type of rubber composite they've got. And of course, they've got the Ruger emblem on both sides. I have put this thing, kind of roughed it up. I have put it through the paces over the past month, and I'm not easy on these. So I'm telling you, this thing definitely, for the money, for what I paid for it, it has worked out really well, and I was very pleased. The one issue I did have with this, when I picked this gun up at the store, I bought Ruger branded Super Point pellets to shoot out of it, 22 caliber that go to this air rifle. The only issue I had with these was the skirt would crimp, and I'm not sure what exactly was happening with these pellets, but the Super Point pellets, pretty much junk, or at least from what I could tell. I tried shooting about 20 or 30 shots of these through there, and it would either bind up and not fire them at all, or would have some kind of problem. I checked for a seating issue, and it seemed like they should seat just fine. The tolerances, I think, though, on these pellets are probably not nearly as good as the Crosman pellets. One thing I did find from shooting this is I started using the Crosman Premier hollow points, which I mixed feelings about. I didn't know if they'd work that well, but so far from I used them on small game, they have. they're pretty much one shot, one kill. And these pellets are the domed hollow point type. But I think the tolerances a lot on these seem to be a lot better than the ones that Ruger put out. So that is one complaint that I had with Ruger's ammo. Overall though, this rifle shot really well and I'm very pleased with it. But I would definitely probably stay away from their pellets, or at least, I don't know if I got a bad can of pellets there or what, but there was some kind of an issue with their pellets. But overall, I'm very pleased with the air rifle, and if I come up with anything else that I notice on this, I'll definitely update you on that. Thanks. And as always, YouTubers, please like and subscribe below.